Auburn University has a long, rich relationship and tradition with military service. It began during the Civil War, when the East Alabama Male College closed and most of the students enlisted in the Army. The Morrill Land Grant Act of 1862 required instruction in military tactics, forming what became known as the Reserve Officers Training Corps. Members of the Auburn family have loyally served in all modern-day conflicts, both world wars, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Iraq, and Afghanistan. The tradition of service continues today on campus as well. Auburn is home to nearly 300 active duty, Guard, Reserve, and veterans. These students, taking advantage of the GI Bill, are proud warriors, appreciative of the opportunity to complete their education. Marine Brian Smith served in Afghanistan and has been home for 2 years. He's working on his undergraduate degree with plans to pursue a PhD in economics.
The officers that come out of this university are hands down the best in the Marines. We produce good stock. I don't think there's a school in the country that can compete with us, and that includes the military academies. Auburn men and women believe a certain way, they act a certain way, and they always have. Where I think it comes from is just an inherent desire to dedicate themselves to something higher than self.
Many Auburn students proudly serve in ROTC detachments, Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. Upon graduation, some of these students become commissioned officers, entering active military duty. The Auburn Student Veterans Association and the Veterans Resource Center were created to support veterans, active duty personnel, reservists, and the more than 400 dependents of military members that attend Auburn.
Auburn has been selected as a military-friendly school by GI Jobs magazine, and we have an amazing center that will offer transitional services if they need it, as well as help with your resume, services to help if you have a disability. And I really feel like helping veterans is my purpose.
Auburn also supports U.S. military through research and outreach programs helping to improve soldiers' lives. The Canine Detection Research Institute trains detection dogs for the military to fight the war on terrorism. The Warrior Athletic Training Program, part of the AU Warrior Research Center in the Department of Kinesiology, sends graduate athletic trainers to Fort Benning daily to care for soldiers completing basic combat or infantry training. Students diagnose, treat, and prevent soldiers' injuries in this joint effort with the 192nd Infantry Brigade, saving the Army time and money. The Warrior Research Center also works with wounded warriors in AUROTC, investigates injuries in Black Hawk helicopter pilots, and works with veterans groups to improve treatment and services. The Auburn Creed states it quite simply: I believe in my country because it is a land of freedom, and because it is my own home, and that I can best serve that country by doing justly, loving mercy, and walking humbly with my God. To all veterans and their families, we honor you. We thank you for your service and your sacrifice.